Welcome back to my channel. So during this video, we're going to be using the Huda Beauty's NUDE Light eyeshadow palette, and this is what the outside packaging looks like. And this is the color scheme of the eyeshadow. I do not know what look I'm going to be coming up with today, but I do want more of a light to medium shade today range on my lids, so I chose this palette. So let's see what we can come up with that would be kind of like simple but still beautiful. So we're going to go in for starters with the shade we're going to go with this second shade on the last row, and it's like a peachy matte looking shade. And we're going to use the Makeup Shack 268, and it's this big fluffy brush, and we're just going to take that shade and we're going to place it in our crease area. Let me tell you guys in a bit. Okay, we're going to take it in our crease area, and I'll go with this mirror this morning, and just kind of place it first. So we're going to add a little bit more on the brush until we get it build up into that area so we can blend. And we're just packing it. I really like this shade though. It's a pretty light peach. So now that we have a good amount of pigment, enough to blend, we're going to add just a little more and then lightly blend in circular motions. And I primed my eyes with the Anastasia eyeshadow base. So I just add a little bit more, and I did not set the base. Oh, this is a beautiful shade. Nice. So now we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Add the shade to the same brush and stamp it all into the crease and build it up so you can start blending it. That way you don't move around your base until you've actually set it with some eyeshadow. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit more, because I like to make sure when I pack it on there, I can actually blend it. Okay, so I think I have packed enough. So we're going to take a little bit more and blend. So we're going to lightly blend in circular motions. And it's going to be one of those quick eyeshadow looks today. And I like using these big fluffy brushes when I'm doing that. It makes it easy to blend the shadows. Just add a little bit more to blend the shadows. And it doesn't pack like a lot of it where you have to continuously blend to get it seamless. So we're going to continue to do this. Okay, so do the other eye one more time. I like this pinkish peachish shade. When it say light, it means light. But I like it though, because I love my warm tones and stuff, but I'm liking this too this morning. So take just a little more. And we're going to do the windshield wiper motions. And I'm actually going up above close to the brow bone. Since this is a lighter shade, you don't have to worry about it being overwhelming and too deep if that's not what you're looking for. So we're just blending again. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Morphe 441, and it's a round fluffy brush. So we're going to go in with the shade we're going to go in with this kind of mauve purplish shade. I think it's a little bit deeper than the peach shade we use. We're going to use this shade and pack it right into our outer V in our crease area. I'm just going to pack it on the side of the brush and blend. And I'm going up into my crease with this shade. But I'm blending light, although I'm blending. That is pretty together. So we're adding a little bit more. And this time I'm packing so we can blend some more. And I'm going all over my lid just to kind of place it. And right up in my crease. But not high as I went with the first shade. And then we're going windshield wiper motions. Same thing for the other eye. I'm going to lightly blend first. There's some, these shades are actually performing pretty good. Because I use the other ones I have. I use the, I have the dark one. But I've never used this light one. But these are nice. And I like how they come together. So now we're doing circular motions. And windshield wiper motions. And circular motions. This is how I like to blend my shadows. We're going to add a little bit more. And take it like we did the other eye. Now start concentrating it onto the lid close to the inner corner. And make sure we blend it like really good up in this crease area. You want to just keep doing circular motions and windshield wiper motions. That's how you get those seamless edges on your lid. So I want to take a little bit more of the same shade and go back to the other eye just to make sure we have the payoff that we are looking for. That's pretty. Okay. I like that. So the same thing. So now we're going to go back in with this Makeup Shack brush with the first shade that we used and place it back into our area above, right above the crease. And we're just going to take it and place it back right above the crease area and circular motions and windshield wiper motions. Same thing for this eye. Okay. This is coming together like so pretty. So I think I want to kind of leave that like that. But we're going to go back in with this Morphe brush and add this second shade back again to our outer V and in our crease area before we add a shimmer. Just so we don't lose this shade. I like this. I could actually stop right here, but you know your girl gotta get me some shimmers on. So we're gonna apply our glitter glue, and I'm using this Too Faced, but you can use any type of glitter glue. NYX. I have quite a few over here. You can even use an eyeshadow primer, but we're gonna place it starting at the center, and I'm going to actually place it all over my lid, even to the outer V. But I'm still starting with the center eye. The center eye. The center of my lid. The center eye. Okay, and then we are ready for shimmers. Now today I'm going to use my finger for my shimmer. I think I want to go in with, that's a beautiful rose gold, but that purple might be kind of pretty too. Let's see. Oh, I like that one. So these are the shades. Probably can't hardly see them. I think I want to go in with this eye look. We're going to go in with this first shade on the second row. It's more of like a lavenderish, rose goldish color. I'm going to take my ring finger and just rub it in the pan to get some of that shimmer. And we're going to place it, ooh, all over the lid. This is so pretty. And we're not being precise. We're just placing it, and then we're going to go back and blend it. This is a pretty color though. Look at it. It's like a really pretty color. And we started it with the center of the lid, and then the rest of it we kind of spread it out over the inner and outer corner of the eye. And again, I'm placing it all over my eyelid this morning. We're going to take one more layer with your finger and place it. And the other eye. This is a really pretty color. Ooh, I like it. So now we're going to go in with, looking for this little pencil brush that I'm always losing and can't seem to find it when I need it. So let's see. Here I go with this foolishness again. Where is it? I cannot find the one I'm looking for. So I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics little fiber pointed blending brush. And what it does is help to blend out these shimmer shadows in my crease area. And you want to lightly blend those because you don't want to move your shadow around. You just want to get that harshness out of your crease area. And it's okay if your shimmer goes up a little high. I want it a little messy. That's why I use my finger rather than a brush, so that you can actually see it above my crease. So I'm going to take a little bit of the same color on this brush just to kind of make sure it's all over my lid like I want it. And I like using this brush because you don't you're not placing just a whole lot of product in one area because of the fibers of the brush. It's not a packing brush. Okay, so we're gonna do the same. Okay. So now we're going to go back in with this Morphe 441 fluffy brush and go back in with that same mauve shade. And we're gonna go back in our crease and outer V area, just kind of placing it back in there because you still want that shade to be there. Although the shimmers are there, you can still pop it back out, if that makes sense. So we're going to do the same thing for this eye. And we're going in circular motions just to make sure the shade is like really, really there. And we'll add a little bit more. I'm really feeling this eyeshadow look today. It's like really pretty. Typical me in the mornings, dropping stuff all morning. Okay, so now I think that pretty much does that for that. We're going to clean off of this brush with my towel, and I keep just a dry towel and just kind of flick my brush. And we're going to take the middle shade, which is a matte bone type shade, and we're going to place that shade right under the brow bone to set the concealer when we did our brows. And it helps transition this other shade as well on your lid. I'm going to take a little bit more of this shade and place it right under that brow bone. So now we're going to take the Makeup Shack T68. I did not add any more shadow, so we're just going to blend right in this space between the light purple matte shade and the brow bone shade, so we can kind of make sure these two shades transition really, really well. Like I said, I did not add any more product. And then I'm just going in circular motions and then windshield wiper motions. So now I do feel like we need to add a little bit more of that peachy matte shade into that area at the top, right below that brow bone area, because I feel like we lost it a little bit. And you want to just place it like right here from this area over into the inner corner like a rainbow shape. Yeah, I think I like that better because it's not so, doesn't look like a gap between those shades. Okay, so we're doing it like I said, a rainbow. And then going back in with this Morphe brush, I'm not applying any more shades. I'm just going right in my crease area, making sure this lavender shade is still here and blended. I think that is beautiful. So let's do our norm, clean up the under eye and make it a little sharp on the end. And I just do that kind of like slow when I start going around my under eye area to clean it. Okay, so we're just going to clean the rest of our face in case it was some fallout from the glitter. So we're going to zoom in. That is so pretty. I like how everything blended together. So I'm just going to take this Makeup Shack brush again just to, because you know I told you I like when I zoom in like this on my camera, I can actually see the final eye look like really, really good before I go off camera. Because I don't like adding shadows if I'm not filming and leaving steps out. And you come at the eye look is different. So I think that is like super duper pretty, light, what I'm looking for today. So we are going to go off camera, finish the rest of our face, and I will be back to show you guys the final look. See you guys in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So this is the final look, and I do like how soft and lavenderish, light rose goldish. I like this. Now I decided not to apply any lashes this morning because I did not want to take away from these eyes. This palette, I like it, and it is true to its name, light. And I don't wear a whole lot of light colors, but this right here, it is so pretty. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can look at the final eye look. This palette is like really, really good. If you're looking for some light shades and you want to try Huda Beauty's formula, this is a nice palette. I like this palette. So while I still have it open, the only other shade I did use in this palette is the lighter shade, like a lighter rose gold shade, and I highlighted my inner corner and brought the inner corner out a little bit. That is all I did to the eyes. And I highlighted my brow bone with my Wet n Wild Hummingbird Hype. I swear I need to put this thing up and use some more stuff. So I'm going to zoom you guys back out. We're going to talk about the rest of the products I used. So I'm still using the Juvia's Place bronzer and blush. And this one is in the shade Tan and the blush volume 2. These shades here. And I combine both of them together to get the nice peachy rosy look, and I use both of these shades together to bronze pretty much. The other makeup products used was, like I said, I did not apply any lashes. Of course you can see that. My foundation, The Norm, this Revlon, and I'm actually about out of this one. Like really use this thing like really up that fast. The two combos that I like to use, the two shades I like to mix rather, this one and couldn't I find it, 360 Golden Caramel and Toffee. That explains why I'd be like on a more gold side. I need to go get another lighter neutral shade, but I'm almost done with that. I did not contour this morning. My setting powder I used, oh gosh, I thought I closed it, is my Fit Me Maybelline setting powder in the shade Fair Light, and that really completes the look. I did not use any more products. My lips, sorry. My Duchess LaRock liner, and this morning I went in with the Madison Beer. Where is it? Okay, the Madison Beer by Morphe lip gloss in the shade Saturn, and this is what it looks like. So I love this look. I love how light it is. It's not too bold. It's like a very, very everyday, any type of, even whether it's everyday work, date night, prom, anything. I love it because it's really, really light. I hope you guys like how this look turned out, because I do like how it turned out. And if you have this palette or any of these small palettes in the nude collection, let me know your thoughts. How did they work for you? Because I do like this palette. Like I said, it's my first time using it, and I really, really enjoyed it. So if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.